This week in Shohei Ohtani news, the press conference makes it official. Shohei Ohtani is now a Dodger officially. The jersey went on for the first time officially, and I was there. Alex, I trudged through all the LA traffic. It was a nightmare getting out there, but I did it. I got there. I was there at the press conference, which was media only, but I don't know if you saw the photo of the media line to get in, the only line to get in, really. It was so long just to get in. There was tons of media there, but it all led up to Shohei coming out on the stage. You can see the video now if you're watching and not just listening. This was the moment he put on the jersey for the first time. Gotta say, guy looks good in a Dodgers uniform. I was wondering, some jerseys, it just looks weird. For example, Justin going from the Tigers to the Astros. I was at his first start with the Astros. It's like, man, that just looks weird. When you see somebody in one jersey their whole career and then in a new one, sometimes it just takes a little while to get used to. Shohei put on that Dodgers uniform, and it just looks like it makes sense. So to be there, Alex, and to be in the midst of, I don't know, there were probably like 1,000 media members. Probably 75% of them were Japanese media. You're not often at a media event where there's like audible reactions. When Shohei walked out, people cheered. Media members cheered for him. His agent, Nez Balello, his translator, Ipe, were all there as well. And the entire Dodgers front office was there. It was really cool. And I learned a lot, including Shohei's dog's name.
I think that was like everybody's favorite part of the press conference was the question of like, okay, there are rumors. Is his name Dodger? Is his name Walker? What's his dog's name?
Decoy.
Decoy.
I was going to ask.
His smile. If you saw his smile during that question, that was the biggest smile he had on his face the entire presser.
I was gonna ask. I was the guy behind him
stand up and ask.
Yeah, but I didn't have my. I didn't. Yeah, I should have, but I was going to. Yeah. But yeah, it was truly just madness. And Shohei himself said, "Yeah, I heard it was only media, so I'm surprised there's been this many people." And Joe Davis up on stage actually was like, "Well, that's how popular you are, Shohei. This is just media." And he was like, "Oh, okay." You know what I don't like?
Okay.
I don't like. So this is the first time Shohei's spoken to the media in a long time since the surgery and all that stuff. So it's been a while. People just like one of the first questions.
I know.
Just immediately. Why haven't you said it was TJ that you got? Why haven't you said it was Tommy John? Why aren't you saying that? And then the very next question was like, so you're not really confirming. Can you confirm that it was just people put on the full court press?
They did.
And here's what people have jobs to do. I understand.
Yeah.
But it's like when you have a player like that on a day like this, this is why I feel like the media can get a bad rap. Like, just stop asking gotcha questions. If a guy to the media is not saying, yeah, I got my second Tommy John surgery, then like, why does anybody, like, you don't need to ask. Like, don't put him on the spot at this press conference. I don't know. It was a lot of fun, though. The whole thing was a good experience. Shohei answered a bunch of questions at the end. Talked a lot about the deferred payments and how he signed with the Dodgers and everything. It was a lot of fun to be at. It was
70 million people tuned in to watch this presser. If that right there doesn't really put into perspective what this move means, not only for Shohei, but for the Dodgers in the game of baseball, he is now at a place that is such a pedestal, right? There is such a rich history with the Dodgers. And when Shohei was talking about ultimately why he decided to choose the Dodgers, there was a common theme that we heard both from the Dodgers front office and Shohei Ohtani, and that was that they both shared that vision of a winning culture.
Yeah.
He said when they were talking to the Dodgers, and they said, yeah, we've been one of the best regular season teams over the last decade, but we consider that a failure because we only have one World Series.
Yeah.
Bingo. That's what LA has, a winning culture. And then they had an ace in their back pocket. This came out a little later after the presser. During the pitch to Shohei Ohtani, the Dodgers had a video of Kobe Bryant years ago trying to convince Shohei to come to LA and why it is so special to win a championship in LA.
I wonder if we will ever get to see that video.
Please, Dodgers.
That would be so cool.
Please give the world this video. We deserve to see Kobe Bryant talking to Shohei Ohtani personally. Please.
So it would honestly be really cool to see. And this wasn't, this was before he even came to Major League Baseball. So this was him originally trying to court Shohei to obviously ended up signing with the Angels. So this is an old video that they never had showed him and pulled it out at this time. So really, it really is cool of the Dodgers and how they did this.
Ago.
And
yeah,
6 years old. Obviously, Shohei talked a lot about Kobe's work ethic and how hard he worked and essentially the Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Really cool. So, yeah, that, I think the Dodgers did all of this very well. I think it was the perfect storm, as I mentioned, and we've been talking about for a while, but I think the Dodgers did a really good job of pulling it all together and making it happen. It is a lot of money, but it's already paying dividends, Alex. I don't know if you saw,
penny.
but
The Shohei Ohtani effect.
Fanatics, the first 48 hours of this jersey release, Shohei Ohtani broke the all-time record for sales within 48 hours, passing Lionel Messi. Ronaldo was in there. Bryce Harper was in there. Justin Fields in there. So here it is right here. Shohei Ohtani officially taking that top spot. Shohei, Lionel Messi 2, Cristiano Ronaldo 3, Justin Fields 4, Bryce Harper 5. That's pretty cool. It's already the fun fact about this is I was half of those. Half of those jersey sales are mine.
No one's surprised.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah. No one's surprised.
The
thing is though, like when you see something like this and you hear something like this, and then you think back to his contract, right? $700 million, deferring 680, which we'll get into in a second. But they're going to make back. The Dodgers are going to make that money so quickly with a guy like Shohei Ohtani. Just looking at the jersey sales right now, in 48 hours, he broke every jersey sale record. Now they're going to get an entire country. You had 70 million people tuning into the press conference.
Yeah.
You're going to get Japanese advertisers. You are getting an entire country invested into your franchise now.
Absolutely. It's well worth it. There's not a number you could have put on this contract that I would have said is too much. If they paid him $1 billion, they're going to make $1 billion. It's going to happen. And obviously now they're going to, over the next 10 years, while they're paying him $2 million, they are going to make so much money. On him. I can't even comprehend it.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.